there's no right or wrong in the Course. It just says one brings you the peace of God and the other one doesn't. Okay, what do you want to do? Yeah, one works and the other one doesn't, and that's the same idea. So what do you want to do? It's up to you. Give it a shot. The Course always is never telling you you're bad. You're either progressing along or you're doing what, does the Course say? Nothing. So you kind of see what works for us. And that's kind of what even this article was saying. It's interesting, again, how science gets to the place where it's very close to what we're saying. We've been saying this for a long time. We just never had any scientific proof. And what he says is your mind, the where your mind dwells makes your reality. That's what it's saying. It says the synapses in your brain connect. So whatever you're going after, like if you're a very positive person or a happy person or whether those synapses get closer together. Your brain, when you see something, those are going to connect quicker. Now your angry stuff is going to take a lot longer. Now, if your angry stuff is the stuff that's closer, then the happy stuff is going to take longer to connect. So you decide where you are. That's what the world that you create. That's why a lot of people, you'll be around somebody that they're basically a happy person. Well, that's where they dwell most of the time. Or you'll say that's basically a very pessimistic, negative person. Well, again, that's where they dwell. Now, do they have to dwell there? No. Do they need to stay there? Is their brain now hot wired that way? No, that's the incredible malleability of our brain. Is things can change all the time, right? But how do you feel? What gives you more? And that's what the Course is always saying. It says a quiet mind is not a little gift, it says. What gives you more? The peace of God or the angry, frustrating feelings that we have? The hate. Take it out for a spin. If the hate doesn't do much for you, then okay, we'll try something else. So that's kind of what this is saying. And what this is saying is when you do not forgive, then you dwell in illusions. So that's about as straightforward as it comes. You're dwelling in something that just isn't real. You want to stay there? Fine. Go ahead. You've every right to do it. You're just doing nothing. But if you are ready to begin to me, what hits me, why I do it, I want to access that knowledge. I'm tired of not knowing. Have you ever felt like I wished I only knew what I could do for somebody? I wished I only knew how I could make the world better. I wished I could be productive. I really want to be of service. If you've said anything in that realm, then you must forgive because you want to access that infinite amount of knowledge that's inside of you. It's inside of every one of us. Nobody has more of it than anybody else. I want to know that because when I have been willing, I've had such insights that just amaze me. Whoa, where did that one come from? And they never leave. They never leave. They're always there. So that's where I want to be. Gosh, if I can get that in one instant, imagine if I really did let go of my anger and judgment all the time. If that was in my default to say, God is the love in which I forgive you. God is the love in which I forgive you. If that was my default mechanism, imagine the infinite wisdom that I would be accessible to because it's there. That's where I dwell.